Yar! Welcome aboard the Cringe. I'm your captain, Joey, Joey. And today we are working on episode 295. Good morning, everyone. It is a rainy morning from what I saw just before the new day. So we're going to have a lot of flowers. Oh, nice. We haven't had this happen in a while. So I went back through my museum, and we actually have 4 pieces of art. 1 painting, 3 statues. That's what I did this morning. So let's take a look at what we have. So I only need the proper painting left to get a hold of. I need the ancient statue, motherly statue, and the valiant statue. The motherly statue is the pig. Not sure about the valiant. And the ancient I haven't seen yet that I can tell. So those are the only 4 pieces. The proper painting, the ancient, motherly, and valiant statues. Oh yeah, I wanted that one. I forgot I made these purchases. Yeah, so I did that before gameplay this morning. So we're going to put that in storage. Ooh, the chandelier. Okay, let's see. Not what I wanted. There we go. It's been a while. All right. So we are going to here. There we go. We are going to move this right over our table. Okay. I'm happy with that. You know, it's funny. I updated the spreadsheet, but I didn't update the count. So, let's do that. All right. So now my count is updated on my spreadsheet and the actual statues. All right. All right. So we should have some flowers this morning to contend with. I'm halfway through my beverage of choice. And it's a little on the chilly side. It's my first cup. Got it. Double check. Yep. So I'm kind of glad I went back through it because there were 2 statues that I didn't account for. I did a better job on the paintings. Yep. I think that one's going to come with me. Now, I'm going to leave... that one we don't need. I do like the color, though. So, let's put that here. I really need to work on that. You guys have heard that for about the last 4 months. And I'm so sorry. All right. That's good. Oop. Make sure I check everywhere. So yesterday we had our Lily of the Valley, so we don't need to worry about that one. Not much is going on with me today. Today it's going to get up to 60 degrees, so I'll be able to do a 3 or 4 mile walk. I do have a webcam. I'm working on that behind the scenes to make sure I can add my face in the future or remove it. Yeah, I just have to set it up in OBS. So that's not that difficult. I have to go put a couple of deposits down on games. The new Batman game, Lego. That one looks good. And First Light. There's one more. Ooh, fossil up there. Oh, Star Fox. Now, I gotta be honest. I tried to play Star Fox back on the 64. Back then, I just didn't get it. The 3D effects were really new, so it was really hard to control. And the graphics were nowhere near what they are now. I understood what they were trying to do. Nintendo, that is. But the technology was in its youthful stage. So that made it really difficult to understand the concept. And I really like the game. So I think the new graphics are going to look really good. There's a lot of speculation going on right now. If you ever remember the drama with the ugly Sonic, people are making similar comparisons with Star Fox. Maybe not in those same terms. But, we're digging. That's what my brothers used to do. They'd lick all the cupcakes or the candy. I think every family does that. All right, buddy. Let's start digging. Is my kindness is going to be as big as my head? Let's see. All right, we are off. Well, there we go. 1. Two. We're going to get rid of that. Release. I don't need to keep them. I mean, I technically do. I do need to get bait so I can catch fish. I gotta be honest. That is probably the worst part of the museum for me. It's easy in the beginning. Let's see if I put away this. That seems to help. Beautiful. Two. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I certainly am. I have a Zoom appointment today. I love that part of technology. I like when technology actually works and helps you. Like, I'm not a big fan of the AI stuff. Not a big fan of where Microsoft is headed. The bloated software. And I use Microsoft 11. And I think it's just bloated. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the AI push. I'm not saying it doesn't have its place. I think AI is decent. But I'd rather have opt-ins, right? Like, download it if you want it, right? There's no need to have it embedded in everything. Not a fan of, you know, the forced AI. I think Google has a better handle on it than Microsoft does. think we're up to 4. Yep. One more. Yeah, I think Google has a good handle on it. But I'm really getting frustrated with technology companies wanting all your data. That bothers me. But you're talking to somebody that was used to the early days of the internet. Where companies didn't ask for your data. Not everybody had a cell phone. The first time I had a cell phone was in the 90s. And that would have been late 90s. And it was just for talking. That would have been after the beeper craze, because the beepers were a thing too, where people could send you messages. All right, we're still looking for one clam, or one communicator part. Let's try putting this away. I happen to think that does better. Sorry about going off on the rant about technology and AI. I'm just not a fan of it. Don't get me wrong. I think it has a place. I really do. But I wish each company would have like a website you could go to access it instead of embedding it in everything we have. Right? Would take less wear and tear. And less strain on resources. Gotta be kidding me. It's a long time. We've been running back and forth here for almost 10 minutes. Ah. Thank you. Oh, now they pop up. I'd like to get his painting or picture. His Gulliver and Gullivar. I'd love to get both of them. Oh, cool. I'm going to leave that one there just for the time being. I don't think I have enough of the blue ones. We'll check when I get over there. Let's put that away. Nice. Well, that was nice. We found an extra fossil. All right. We'll come down this way real quick. Yeah, so I have 3 of those. I don't need that. I definitely need some flowers, so... Oh, don't tell me. Hopefully I got another pink one. Where's that yellow? Oh, let me... That pink? Ah, it's so orange. Dang it. I want the pink one to fill this, and then I need a purple. Actually, let's put that back. I'm letting the flowers over here grow because I need a blue one. That is the only reason. So, but I do want... I don't need that cosmos. Whew, that was close. Yeah, I don't need the cosmos. I need an extra pink one here. I need the blue ones here. So, that's what I'm waiting on. This one can come with me. We already have lilies. All right. At some point, I'm going to have to make another axe. Oop, I don't want a picture. Ugh, wrong button. All right. Fossils. Talking. Planting. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, that was silly. Yeah, we got our 30,000 back. Ooh, coming with me. You too. I'll have to sell these. I need to organize this. What I'm going to do in this area is I'm going to make... I need the blue rose, so I need to make the blue rose area. And that's what I plan to do here. Swap it. With that. Burying hole. Yes! Whew. I almost messed that up. Yeah. Burying hole. We'll go take care of that one. Come back and dig it up. That was nice. That was pretty cool. All right. Let's bury this. Plant. Good. And let's go pick up our money. I should have just put it away. That would have been easier, but this worked. All right. You're going to come with me. And we are going to sell you. Flop it. Nothing. All right. Let's go sell some stuff. A lot of flowers. There was a time when I needed fossils. Or not fossils, but gyroids. And sadly, that day has come past. Or gone past. Put away. And let's make it easy on ourselves for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to visit my son. So, yeah, he hasn't been feeling good. He got a bug from school. And he can't break it. Which is sad. Alright, flower. The house staff that works with him is doing a great job. And I really appreciate it. They, I called yesterday. So I visited him the day before. Called him yesterday to see how he's doing. And, it's still affecting him. Alright. My coffee's getting cold. Correction. My coffee is cold. Yeah, so, as I mentioned before, I gotta put a deposit down on Star Fox. I've never played that game all the way through, so I'll be picking it up. So I did a lot of gaming when I was younger, right? When gaming systems were in its infancy. Then through my early adulthood, I played a lot of Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And then midlife happened. Not really midlife, but, you know, family priorities. And I stopped gaming. Well, I shouldn't say that. I gamed before, and I had game systems. I just didn't have all the time to commit to it. So now I do. So what? The 80s came out the Sonic Game Gear. Or not Sonic. The Game Gear. I can't remember what company. We had an Atari. We did not get the updated Atari. So we had the original, I think it was a 2400. Then we got the Super Nintendo. And I was already a teenager by then. So we grew up playing Frogger and all those type of games, which I'm grateful for. Okay, we're going to eat 5 of these today because we still have to find the stone on our island. Yeah, even my parents played it. I remember Pong. I played Pong. So, one of my friends had it. Intellivision, one of my friends had. ColecoVision. Oh, we ate 6. I was fortunate to play those. We didn't own it. But my buddies did. So that was pretty cool. A lot of exposure to that. Had a lot of fun with that stuff. And I reacquired... So I used to have a Wii. That was the first game system my son had. Then he had a DS. I had a GameCube before that. And I actually liked the GameCube. Me personally, I think... I think the 64 was way too early. It was good for some people. Some people really have fond memories of it. And I liked some of the games. The whole 3D thing felt weird in the beginning. So... And it looked nowhere near what it is today. So, right, the concepts were good. It just wasn't finished. And so, it didn't sit well. I think the GameCube was better because it had better mastery of the technology. And the technology advanced a little bit to the point where it was decent. The Wii, man. Whew. At that point, the Wii was ahead of its time. The whole interactive gaming was really cool. My son loved it. I gotta be honest, though. I bought it because it was battery operated. And, my son would not rip the console. Because even at an early age, we could tell Joe had some behavioral. We didn't know exactly what it was, but we knew he was delayed in a lot of areas. So, yeah. I still wouldn't change it for the world, but, you know, I just wish it wouldn't affect him as much as it does. So he has a severe autism diagnosis. You know, as a parent, you don't want those things to affect your children. But it happens. It's sad. There we go. Yeah, so that was Joey's first game system. He loved it. Absolutely loved it. The DS was fun for him too. They were just easier to throw. So I can't tell you how many are replaced. Okay, we got that. We have all the fossils, so we don't need to worry about that now. So the reason why I bring up this conversation about technology, there is a point. Technology is cool when it works, and when it doesn't, it's terrible. And I think we're at that point with AI where we're getting better, kind of like the N64, right? It works in some cases, but other things it just doesn't jive, right? And I think we're at that point with AI. And I'm not a fan of it because it takes away jobs, and I understand the affordability aspect, right, where it can help people streamline and make things easier. That I fully support. I just don't like it when companies dump employees for that stuff. To me, that is, you know, I know it's a point in technology, but it's disturbing, a disturbing trend. Oh, already? Drop it. I'll come back for you. All right. So yeah, that was my roundabout way to talk about technology. And I don't mind technology. I like it, and I embrace it. I just think we're too early on some things, and it shouldn't be released until we're flushed. It's flushed out. Sorry, I was trying to have you guys avoid a sneeze. But I recognize is that if we, you know, waited till things were fleshed out, we would never get anywhere. All right. So now we are good to go do this. We still have to go visit Red. So that'll happen. Assess. Yeah, we'll do this first since I pushed the button. All right. All right. Never mind. All right. Ah! Don't tell me I didn't plant my fruit tree. You know what? We still have to go to another island. All right. Can't believe I didn't do that. Leave it to me talking about everything other than what we need to do. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I could just do the coconut right now. Carp. All right, let's go here. So again, we need the Valiant statue, Motherly statue, and the Ancient. Up. Sorry, give me a minute. Just trying to ensure that I don't have another alarm that's going off. Yep, there we go. Good. I am hoping we have a new statue today. Ah, we're good. We'll sign off. Bye. All right, let's go visit Red. Put that away. Yeah, so today's going to be a little warmer. We should crack 60 degrees today. That good old buddy? Yep. All right. Yeah, 62 is going to be our high. Beautiful. Okay, we already have that one. And I have that one too. We have both. All right, we're going to buy the wild. All right. Later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave you here for tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.